Those are some badass picks.
No, I'm playing, man.
Clearly.
Good to see you, dude.
Good to see you. So I remember when I first met you, I'm like, oh, somebody in tech that likes sports? I was like so, like,
Bandwagon kind of way.
well, that's what I like the best. So ESPN 8, like kind of like Sports Illustrated and like the local news in sports. And then I really think Bleacher Report disrupted ESPN. And now if you look, I really think Barstool is disrupting Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
And I think it's happening because of podcasting. So like to me, what's interesting about publishing is like when the mediums change, what are the white spaces?
Yeah.
So a lot of what I'm thinking about with the gallery and Pure Wow being the first brand under it is, so I've actually, there's another thing which is like, I love nostalgia. So like I actually want, when I bought Pure Wow, I was like, I'm gonna buy and then reframe it as if it was built in 2020. So like I think for me, what I really want to accomplish in this hour is I want to reverse, so unlike 99%, like if you look at every person that's at Cannes, how many people here actually knew what Y Combinator was the first year, 2 or 3? Correct. I think I far more likely am capable of creating the offers and the partnerships than any of my contemporaries because I think I'm independent, I'm more grounded in it, and I just have more heart for it. Like, to me, it's really as basic as that. I genuinely believe that you guys are a very important pillar of culture, is probably the way I would put it. And I have a lot of confidence because much like social, anything that I get deeper into, inherently the agency gets better at because I can create the strategy. And so as I'm doing my thing and not only doing my AMAs, but just kind of like digging deeper into the content, things of that nature. So I want to first kind of hear like what are the wants or needs or dreams that people were doing,
Yeah.
or what kind of partnerships do you want? Because you're still early and you're hacking it too, so like maybe you don't even know exactly how you want it.
Yeah.
But I'd like to listen for a few minutes of like the state of the union or the wants, dreams, or hopes.
2 years ago, Steve and I came back to Reddit full time.
Yep.
Imagine for the 7 years we were gone, nothing changed.
Makes sense.
The only thing that changed was the site doubled every year in traffic, but the product didn't change, the business didn't change. It was like frozen in time, and any other company should have died. But thankfully, it kept growing. And so when we came back now 2 years ago, we found something that basically was like coming back to an old house, or like coming back to your childhood roots, but where nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Except now it's way more popular and influential. But the last 2 years have been like hitting reset, and now finally building all the shit we would have built 7 years ago if we hadn't left.
A born hustler, mom engraved me with the words. She always told me I was perfect, son, go get what you deserve. There's winners and there's losers, stay upon the former king. Bite your tongue for not absolving, fuck opinions till it stings out. See, ain't nobody gonna hand you no help, and ain't no cosigns or label, mom, I did it myself. Ain't no complaints on my side, ain't no excuse I could blame. I cut the grass to view the snakes, but yet I treat them the same.
David, Alexis, you guys don't know each other?
No.
Alexis is the co-founder of Reddit.
Oh, okay.
David Levy is the president of Turner.
Right on.
And Alexis is a huge Redskins fan.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, buddy.
It's all right. He builds character.
It turns though, I've been a Packer fan for years, and now, finally, I mean, when I say years, Lynn Dickey, crap teams all the way.
Okay.
It turns.
Yeah. Well, you
Magic Man.
Magikowski.
Remember?
Yeah.
Magic
Dude,
Man,
oof.
all those shitty years.
Oof. But no, that's exactly why you're a fan. It pays off. I mean, I was.
Hold on, Levy.
What?
How old are you?
55.
Right, so what year did Favre take over? 90, 91, 93, 92, 93, right? So what's that?
Good run
That's,
since.
yeah, this is where I'm going.
Great run.
This is 20, 40 years, right?
Yeah.
I've had a good run.
A good run?
Remember, I was
You guys have been good for 24 years. You've been in the
91 was
mix.
The last year we were good.
Remaining humble, case I stumble, yeah, they still say I changed. Now force my hand, I let it spill until they brain rearrange. An artist of the century, a man they told you look up. The one that swing his words like Spartan swords, still God say enough. I never stop unless he say so, I'm not the one to unleash. Producers, Hail Mary, my DM, please just snap on my beats.
This entire ecosystem here is completely a B2B environment. This entire thing here, like agencies want to win an award because they get more business. brands want to win an award because it gives them air cover to do the things they want to do, and it completely has nothing to do, like normal human beings don't know this exists. Like your friends that are your neighbors don't realize this week is happening. This is not the Academy fucking Awards. So I think that, yeah.
Oh, I do like being here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very pretty place, but I think that, I think I'd love to hear his no. I mean, inherently, advertising as we've known it for the last 50, 60 years and why innovation's so interesting, and I agree, when I say dead, the monetization of breaking up content in a TV environment, to his point, if we evolve with the times, Nintendo was a playing card company. That business might have been dead. They've evolved over the last 70 years into the company they are. I think anything that stops a human being from doing what they actually want to do is inherently a bad thing in a world where technology is rapidly innovating to allow people to have a better experience. I'll give you the best, I mean, I literally couldn't have made this up. I get off the plane here, I'm in line in customs, it takes 2 seconds, we all just did it in Cannes, right? It takes 2 seconds, but I'm in line, 2 people behind me, and I hear, because I'm obsessed right now with voice, Alexa skills, podcasting, just voice as an arbitrage to save time. I think the reason we're seeing the growth of these things is it saves time. Literally, the 2 people, not English speaking, but speaking in English with accents, so from outside markets, it was just an interesting conversation. The lady says to the guy, she goes, so wait a minute, search is going to get redefined with Alexa, like give me the answer. She goes, how are we going to get ads in there? And he goes, yeah, it's annoying. And I was laughing because I was like, said not one consumer in the world, but said these 2 ad tech executives.
Thank you.
How are you? Such a pleasure.
Great to meet
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.
We gotta get a picture together.
We will definitely do it. Want to do that?
We gotta do it right now. Yes.
I love it.
Great.
Thank you so much.
All right, what are you doing tonight?
I don't know, but I'll text you.
Look at that picture.
You didn't get asked? You didn't get asked?
I never get asked.
I get it.
So now I believe that education has to change. I just want to show you my little, what I'm creating with a friend of mine. So it's about coding, and I want to get them in all the schools.
Killing it, dude. Thanks for inviting.
Of course.
Thanks for the shouts. That was good stuff. I like how you went into esports, so you know I've all.
I know what you mean. It's true though, man. We live in a different universe than they live in.
Got it.
Like even watching you and Alexis react to like television's the only reach. Like it's like gloss over faces. You guys are like,
Yeah.
you don't even understand. It's not even that you disagree. You don't even understand the words that are being said.
Yeah. It literally was confusing. Like, how is it the best reach? I like what you said about Super Bowl. That was interesting.
Yeah, Super Bowl commercials. I'm all in.
Yeah.
All in.
Top team in North America right now already.
Love it, man. Keep doing your thing. Proud of you. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Here you have the message for you guys.
The fact that you're smart enough to follow Baldwin means you already know, but as much hustle as you're deploying, triple down on that shit.
Damn.
Harder. Harder. Damn.
That's like internet crusher.
Cause I'm the one, nobody like me, no one's like me, that's facts. I'm all drive, I change the standard every time that I gas. I'm on.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. Hey. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so
when I have the
hustle.
mic, but when I'm an executive, all I do is listen. I'm trying to reverse engineer and fix. I feel like I'm in the fixing business. Like, what's the issue? And I'm the last line of defense, and thus I can fix it.
You got to get the other people to rise, because
100%.
because you're not doing it.
The best
right?
way to get people to rise is have them heard at all levels. Best way to have great great management, is to give a shit about them, which then forces and suffocates them to give a shit underneath. And if you talk to like Steve as our chief creative or Kim, like they'll tell you, I put a lot of pressure on you better be managing underneath you the way I manage you.
Right.
Because when I hear like everyone's stressed and I'm like, I don't do that to you. I don't stress any of you. I don't P&L any of you. So why the hell are you doing, like if you're manifesting your own thing,
right.
I'm empathetic to that. It's a human trait, but let's talk that through. So, I don't know, like I'm just in the business of having a 15-minute meeting when I get back where it's like Karen is complaining that Susie's ruining her.
Uh-huh.
I'm into that. I like it, and I don't like it because I'm a yenta. I like it because it's how you fix a company. It's how you build. It's how you build a good company.
Well, your company is people, right? I mean,
and even and I think every
we talk
company
about
is,
IP,
yeah,
but it's
my
people.
company's people in the cliche agency world.
Yeah.
Every company is people. I think you guys are sitting on gold because business and entrepreneurship is as true as American pie. And what I love is watching you guys as media companies trump each other, always based on who's right.
So
Who's right? Cosmo was right to do that Snapchat deal.
Yeah.
Like one of you, Inc., Entrepreneur, or whoever else you design, Forbes, or somebody's gonna make the best podcast and win and sell more magazines because of it. That's gonna happen. One of you is gonna make the best Alexa skill that's gonna own the morning brief, and you're gonna win. Somebody's gonna create the video vlog. Like you guys should make the news. Like what was that show that Sorkin wrote for
Newsroom.
Newsroom?
Yeah.
You guys should literally do what I do. If you guys made a fast company, if you guys share, right?
Yes.
If you guys did a show, this is not a joke. If you guys did a vlog of your office every day, in a year, you would be 20 to 50% up on all revenue things that matter. If you guys literally did The Office meets Newsroom meets Casey's vlog. Every day on Facebook, Fastco Inc.'s room, like your show. And you're the executive producer, so it's not like anything gets out that you don't want out. It's powerful. Redefining the media. I basically built this company on giving stuff away.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer.
Yeah.
People always think like, you don't get your value. I'm like, fuck that. It's a gateway into business.
No, I know.
I think you decide who the 3 to 5 pioneers are next. You give away some stuff.
Yeah.
And how you fucking go. Thanks for. I gotta leave, right?
Like this is the biggest joke on the planet, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And we're in the right place, doing everything right. I don't know.
We're gonna win.
But look at this. Somebody spent time drawing this to explain programmatic advertising to people who are reading the Wall Street Journal. It's just. This is what smart people are reading.
Look, everybody has their romance points. It's back. I'm always trying to suffocate out romance. It's even the conversation we had yesterday. What's that Mendoza line? You know, that's what. By the way, fucking. These people make these movies for $200 million in cost that like have $48 in sales. It's why show it. So productive morning meeting with one of our great clients, big breakfast. So that went super well. Then we did a panel. Obviously, you'll see that with David Levy and Bobby S from Fast Company. That was super fun. Now heading and talking to some young creatives.
All right, you got your.
Being really productive.
Where's that?
Boat's been, you know, the boat's kind of, you know, it's got a little fanciness to it, but it's not a smaller boat. Try to keep it less fancy, but just having a headquarters to have meetings has been unbelievably productive. So I'm excited about that. We're doing super well so far. Very productive 24 hours. We're in the game, getting some business done. I mean, listen, this is all business. It's arbitrage, right? You come here for a week to save yourself a month. I'm going to see 15 to 25 CMOs, CEOs that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. So that's what I'm taking advantage of, and that's what I'm focused on. I'm running late, but I want to say, hey. You well?
Yeah, good.
We are? Looking forward to it.
So we met yesterday.
I remember.
Yeah. So are you actually a fight fan?
Boxing?
Yeah.
Huge.
Okay, so and I'm meeting Jen tomorrow actually. So you should come to the Canal Triple G fight.
I would love that.
Okay.
That would be amazing. I am massively impressed and like curious how you guys are thinking about that.
Great.
I'm saying hello. Thanks for asking about that.
Oh, okay. I'm
That's
sorry.
awesome. Get this.
Oh, is this a celebrity?
We're here here in
Is this a
Crain,
celebrity on the street?
speaking to the most overrated
Is
CEOs
this a
in the
celebrity?
market.
Is this a
Ben Lerer,
celebrity?
you've been voted #1 most overrated CEO, but also in the turn of events, #1 best looking CEO. How do you feel about those two
Fantastic.
distinctions?
I didn't hear the first one. That's amazing. What are you doing?
I'm going to speak.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to Snap.
I follow you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Yasmin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Yay, I'm good. You're cool.
Thank
That's
you.
Great.
Thank you so much.
I like what you say.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. How long are you in Cannes for?
Until Friday.
Oh.
Friday.
Cool. Well, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to
Have a
meet you.
nice
Thanks for saying hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, love you.
I love you.
Go talk.
Text me. Please, it would make me happy and I want to do it for you. It'd be a nice little gift.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Don't get crazy. Don't go Louis Vuitton on me.
I'll go right to the market.
Dude, I really hurt my ankle.
When did you do?
Yesterday, I hurt my ankle. I met a lot of salespeople that I think have natural marketing DNA and vice versa. And if you notice, the people that are successful, if you stripe away their ability to be political within an organization, they're the marketing person that the salespeople respect, or they're the salesperson that the marketing people respect. And I think those are the people that actually have what I have. So I don't think I'm some unicorn.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people who actually have the ability to be good at sales and marketing. I think companies force you to go one route or the other, and then thus we don't even realize that capability. And so in entrepreneur land, we see it less in organizations. I consume nobody. I create content and consume my audience response to it and stay in my vortex, and I like to innovate and hack, and I think I'm actually scared to consume others because I think it dilutes me, and so I just stay in my little cocoon.
Appreciate it.
You got it.
Awesome, thanks for coming.
Of course.
If you could just give me some reasonings and why do you say, or what makes you think that 25 minutes or maybe beyond, what is your thoughts on that? How does 25 minutes become an engaging or, because it's all numbers when you come to digital. You can track numbers pretty much, that who dropped on when and what minutes and whatever.
You know what's amazing about creative from my perspective as an entrepreneur is when Vine was getting going, right? I'd broken out as a YouTube star, so when I saw Vine, I'm like, oh shit, here it is again. I went hardcore. I signed Jerome Jarre and Cameron Dallas and Nash Greer. I knew all of them. I signed them. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but there's something here. But you know what I learned through that phase that excited me? Is that if you make a shitty 6-second Vine, people are gone in 2 seconds. And I think if Star Wars announced tomorrow that they're making a 5-hour, 18-minute episode 8, the world would cheer. If you make great product, people will consume.
But would you think, will that not switch to a Netflix, then a Facebook? That kind of a content, which is such much.
Sure, I think, so one thing I think people aren't good at is understanding format changes. So Facebook has technology right now that allows you to go from feed right to the screen. Right now, in 24 months, the majority of you will take your phone, see something, and literally flick it to here. So you're thinking in the way the world is right now. So you're thinking longer form, higher quality makes more sense in a Netflix environment than it does in a Facebook environment. I know that everybody's gonna be agnostic and on big screen. Okay. Right, so got it? So to me, what you're doing is you're taking this moment and you're deploying where do we see higher quality things of that nature, which is ironic in itself, because if you went to Hollywood 40 years ago, they were shitting on Netflix, right? So it's very fast. By the way, HBO. The one thing that I recommend to all youngsters is do history, right? All these things, HBO was lowbrow quality content, right? It's amazing to watch it. All you need is that execution. So to me, the one great thing about creatives is it is the punchline of the whole thing. I just want to support mediums that give it more expression. And I'm a businessman, so I understand the 30-second spot and the 15-second spot and the disgust I have around programmatic. I understand why it's happening. It's the economics of scale to run businesses. But it doesn't take away the fact that those are not the best experiences for the customer. And what technology does is suffocate out. It's funny.
I'm D-Rock with the lyrics, I shoot everything walking. I'm all precision, bad decisions, taught the language I'm talking. I'm chalking white lines for the labels who said I never turn heads. The type of dudes I leave on scene cause they once left me on red. Peeping films, taking meetings at hotels at
awesome.
a budget.
Thank you.
That the cameras make public. Sitting down with Garyvee, putting the bullshit aside. He said you found your lane, so grind, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that, I don't know if you guys know this, I do a vlog every day on YouTube and Facebook, so some of this will be here, and then sometimes we'll take the whole thing and put it as a separate piece. Probably.
I was really inspired about what you said about like when you're correct, like sticking to it,
Yes.
and non-conforming. And like for this year, I did that a lot at my school.
Yes.
Because like when I was correct, like even if what I'm doing is wrong in the like side of my teachers or my like fellow students, like I always stuck to it, and at the end of the year it really paid off because like I got graduated on the honor roll and stuff, and it was really awesome, and like I was really inspired about what you said, and I just wanted to thank you.
You're welcome. Stick to
Thank you
that.
so much.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Take care. Thank you.
One sentence you definitely want on there.
Be historically correct. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Gary, so I was listening to you and I spoke before you.
Never sugarcoat a thing, cause that don't help no one's dream. They want success or they want sympathy. It's just how it seems.
I think the bigger question is, what you can't take an idea public. You have to put an idea into something that is taken. You have to. You're like, I don't know how to like get people to the water. You have to put it in this container. What's the container that you put that energy to? I've done it in a personal brand. I've done it in an agency. I've given my passions and points of view buckets. You can do that by putting, when I decide to build a business next, a product, it's gonna be huge. Because I'm gonna be at the prime of my career and I'm gonna execute it. So you just need to figure out how and what you wanna execute it against. Do you wanna be a thought leader? Do you want it to be a book? Do you want it to be an agency?
If I write a book, why will anyone read it? I'm 30 years old, just an executive in Twitter. So why would anyone read it?
They wouldn't unless you get them to read it. Or, so they wouldn't, and you would end up like all the other books. Or you can start the process of, you know who I am. I've shown you the blueprint. You can start producing content at scale, and over the next year and a half, build enough of a base that gives you a chance for a lot of people to read it.
Something has felt off in the industry, but like we're so in the day-to-day that like you don't even realize what it is, and then when you hear something you're like, oh my god, we have all these rules that we don't think about, you know?
Because it becomes your norm.
Yeah.
It's like citizens in communist countries.
Right.
They know, but they don't know. Like the thing that people don't realize is like 15-year-old girls. Ask every 15-year-old girl in the world, country, agnostic, who the 5 most famous people are to them. When they name 3 people that are on Instagram and Snapchat only and YouTube, 4, 3, because still Rihanna, and I get it, but like, I don't think people understand. That's what's gonna happen in the advertising industry. This festival in 2023 is gonna be rewarding Facebook videos, not commercials. And you know, by the way, like from a pure creative sense, they're gonna be so much better.
Yeah.
Do you know how much better a 3-minute, 18-second video that inspires you feels to a 30-second spot?
Yeah.
What commercial has really gotten you? It's hard.
I'd rather not smile fake, I'd rather keep it on Gary. I flick the switch and hit the lights and see who shines when it's scary. See, there's a reason that I'm here, been formulaic with faith. I look mistakes right in the face and tell them, show me my place. Hey, you should try to track me down and see the places I'm going. And every vlogger on the tube should get their soundtrack from rolling.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle.
I just told the young creatives, I was like, look, if you want to have a fruitful career, hunt Snapchat, no chance.
Yeah? Classic advice right
Dude,
there.
My ads are off and running.
Yeah, I know, they look great. Love it. Let me know how I can help. I'm doing a speech now. I'll see you tomorrow?
Yes.
After your
You good?
Yeah, and I'll be at my coffee after that.
It's cool, man. It's been nice to spend some time. I just had a very weird feeling. I just looked at that China Advertising Association. I swear to God, I literally just through my head said, I'm gonna dominate that fucking country in 3 years. Like over the next 3 years. That is such a weird feeling. That was, I love that fucking feeling. That's when I know good shit's about to happen.
When you had that happen last? You remember?
I don't want to make it up. I don't know, guys. But like one thing, like it happens. Like covers of like magazines, the TV stuff. Like you know, like I basically thought that I would be on the Shark Tank or Voice of apps.
Oh, no, funny.
Like flat out.
When was that? Like how long ago?
2-3 years ago.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like flat out. Like when I went to South by, when I went to Cannes here, like 3-4 years ago, I'm like in 5 or 6 years, everybody here is gonna be like, that's just what happened with the China thing. It was super weird. I haven't had that in a while. I literally looked at it and it was like, I'm gonna dominate that fucking country.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. Hey. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle.
Gary?
Hi. Peter. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You have your own microphone?
I do. That's how I roll.
Is this going to be a meta thing?
It's gonna be a very meta thing.
Okay. Give us a couple of minutes to set up. Okay.
You got it.
I started watching your videos about 2 years ago. Like, I mean, I feel that you've probably, at least from my point of view, you've blown up a lot in that time. But I used to watch your stuff back then, and I thought it was amazing.
Thank you.
And I mean that genuinely.
Thank you, Gary.
No, it was just
very sweet. I appreciate that, man.
I just think it was very kind of straight to the point, no BS.
Yeah.
And it just resonated with me, and yeah, like I just gotta tell you that.
I appreciate that, man. The love means a lot to me. It's like the feedback loop, you know, it feeds it, right? What's this? I'm like in my. I've never felt more empowered. It's interesting. I want to sell oxygen. That's always been my dream. This is the modern day business programming. A little box is doing live. A traditional media company's got 44 vans out there trying to do the same thing. This is new versus old in a ridiculous setting, and a lot of emotions, money, and propaganda being pumped through the systems here.
What are your best guests? What about the guests from yesterday?
You can't argue with it.
What's wrong with yesterday's guest?
Your talent?
You're good.
You're good.
I'm good, but he's the best.
Real good?
Good seeing you.
Good to see you. Hey.
Haven't seen you in forever.
Love to see you, man. You well?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Super well?
Things are excellent.
Good. You know, it's a similar thing, right? Like you guys are deeply entrenched in like how you came up.
That was really good.
But winners evolve. It's just so obvious. Like it's literally binary. You've had competitors. I know both of your competitors very well in the last 5 years. Some of them want to hold on to the way it was.
They were first.
You know? Yeah, and they're just romantic. When you're first, it's only who's best, and then it's who's romantic and who's not.
Survivor, no, the fittest. That's like how it always been.
So
You just need to keep adapting, otherwise you get stuck.
True. It's like I don't care who's first. I don't care. Like, listen, if people get to their finish line, they sell, they get what they want, they want to spend time with the family. No, that's life. But in business, correct, that's different. But in the game of business, like you just build and iterate, and that's what both.
How do you spend your time these days? What excites you?
I'm spending all my time building the machine of VaynerMedia.
A born hustler, mom ain't grade me with the words. She always told me I was perfect, son, go get what you deserve. There's winners and there's losers, stay a pawn to form a king. Bite your tongue for not assaulting, fuck opinions till it stings, oh. See, ain't nobody gonna hand you no help. And ain't no cosigns, a label, mom, I did it myself. Ain't no complaints on my side, ain't no excuse I could blame. I cut the grass to view the snakes, but yet I treat them the same. Remaining humble, case I stumble, yet they still say I changed. Now force my hand, I let it spill until they brain rearrange. And artists of the century, a man they told you look up. The one that swing his words like Spartan swords, still God say enough. I never stop unless he say so, I'm not the one to unleash. Producers, Hail Mary, my DM, please just snap on my beats. Cause I'm the one, nobody like me, no one's like me, that's facts. I'm all drive, I change the standard every time that I gas. I'm on.
I work to find the finer things up in my life.
Yo! I can't get a hug? You can't even respect, you can't even come and give me a handshake? Just a handshake, just a handshake. That's good. Oh wait.
He's got a big hug.
All right, get out of here.
All right. I want to give D-Rock a hug too.
All right. Okay, but now turn and leave. Leave.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. Hey. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle.
It's funny, I did an interview the other day and somebody asked me, Business Magazine asked me who was an entrepreneur that I thought was doing a good job or I looked up to or who had it figured out. And without any hesitation, this beautiful, smart, wildly dressed woman to the right of me was the easy answer for me. I am one who loves entrepreneurship. It's obviously, as you can imagine, been so good to me. And I spend a lot of time auditing everybody, but especially entrepreneurs, how they navigate what they do. And I'm just so impressed in watching Rachel navigate Micmac through, and I see a lot of you already shaking your head, through sheer will, hustle, grind. Like, I think entrepreneurship is firefighting, it's boxing, it's like who can take a good punch, right? Like, how do you navigate through those days? And so I'm just very honored to co-host this, especially with so many people I admire in the entrepreneur land and in the corporate land. And so I'm just very thankful that you guys are here. I hope you enjoy. And I'm really glad to do this with you. What do you got to say? Off to the Media Link party, Michael Casson, the kind of like big event, networking event here at Cannes. Got a 30-minute ride, gonna answer your tweets. What an amazing entrepreneur Rachel is. I put her on my Instagram story, you should follow her.
Sitting down with Garyvee, putting the bullshit aside. He said you found your lane, so grind, it's just a matter of time. Don't ever sugarcoat a thing, cause that don't help no one's dream. They want success or they want sympathy, it's just how it seems. I'd rather not smile fake, I'd rather keep it on Gary. I flick the switch and hit the lights and see who shines when it's scary. See, there's a reason that I'm here, then formulaic with faith. I look mistakes right in the face and tell them show me my place.